I started off and then I didn't press the right button. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Hello, hello. I pressed the radio button instead of the unmute myself button. Oh, my mornings. Good morning, Nusno. Hello. I was playing around with LUTs this morning, that's why I'm still a little green. I'm just gonna continue what I was doing, because I look a little weird right now. I'm trying to, like, I'm not satisfied with my, that one's too blue. Like, I feel like there's something missing with my camera. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ew. Pause, good morning. Today I'm traveling. I went to visit mom. Nice. Crisp autumn. It's kind of nice, but not quite. Dark and somber. Ooh. Kind of fits horror vibes if ever we're doing horror stuff. Put this one on. Kinda. So dark. Hard boost. I mean, I feel like this one's the least bad. Like if I turn it down a bit. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see on my other monitor. Yeah, that's not a good reference. I'm an adult. Yeah, I'm a 36-year-old adult. Yes, definitely. It'll work more, but I will manage to start here a few on Monday. Nice. Yeah, I figured it was Monday, not Monday. Voice this morning. Hard boost. Long Beach morning. Even this one's not too bad. Lush green. I'm so green. No, not green. I don't want to look green in the morning. Magic hour. Maybe. Natural boost. Oh, it looks so red. Oh, no. No. Orange and blue. I look sick. What am I doing today? We're gonna start with some gesture drawing to start, and then continue my little 2D room that I was doing for the anomaly prototype. I look at you older. I got so much older in the span of one weekend. Oh my god. Soft black and white. No. Waves. It really accentuates the fact that my nose is red. Ugh. Okay, was it Magic Hour? It's not too bad. What if I turn this one blue? Now I just look washed out. And then if I put yellow, I look really yellow. This one's not too bad. Turn it down a notch. Okay, that's good enough. I don't know if it's the same as before or I'll have to compare. All right, let's get into it. Back to that. This should be on. My nose is red. My nose is just always red. I'm always blowing my nose. That's why it's like so red. Yeah. Well, it is kind of still that of a child. It is. Yeah. Kind of. Sometimes. But yeah, today, this is on for some reason. I didn't mean to do that. But we're gonna do some gesture drawing to start. Let's turn this one off. Start another one. There we go. Let's go with a bluish color. Pencil. Pencils. Good. There we go. Let me get the gesture drawing resource. This weekend I didn't do as much stuff as I wanted to do. I ended up like doing other stuff that I had to do. Like cleaning. Yeah, I did do a little bit of audio. I've discovered the wonderful resource that is Wise. And that's another thing. We're gonna go down into the rabbit hole of sound banks or games. Yay! Postmaniacs. 30-second drawing. Can I not put 30 seconds? Yes, I can. How much time do I want? 2 minutes, maybe? Or 3? Maybe 3, yeah. Any or difficulty? Normal. Yes. Okay. And we are at 92 hours and 37 minutes on the timer. Oh, I have to go all the way back down. No. I did a tiny bit of Godot also yesterday, but again, still just doing the little world you have to build. 92 and 37. And it's a go. Is the music too loud, by the way? Or is it fine? Because I didn't think about that this morning. I completely forgot. So anybody do anything interesting this weekend? I went around discovering new Asian groceries nearby me. Well, one, technically. But yeah, I really wanted Chinese dates and goji berries. Found the goji berries at the big supermarket. And then I didn't know that jujubes were actually called Chinese dates. So I seen them, then grabbed them at the big supermarket, and then went to another little grocery we have nearby. And they didn't have any. And then I was like, oh crap, like I just came out just for that. I went out for a walk just for that and didn't find any, like really? And then I look at my Google map and I'm like, okay, is there another one nearby I could go to? And then it turns out, yes, there was another one that I'd never been to, but it was so cute. It's like a cute little shop, and apparently there's like a restaurant part that opens only certain days of the week, and I have to go back to try out the food. But it was really nice, and then I found my Chinese dates, and I was happy. Now I can make my tea. The only thing I didn't find was longan, but I'm not sure I'd find that over here. Maybe in the big supermarket, but I there's just too much in there. My brain. All right, hold on. Camera moved again. There we go. And window capture. Window capture. Window capture. Go. And there. Should be fine, I guess. But yeah, how was your weekend? What did you do? Anything interesting? So for my birthday, I didn't really do much. Just went to like the restaurant and we had some ramen. That was chill. And oh god, that one's okay. Good start. I'm gonna start with the well, never mind. I've got limited time, so whatever. But yeah, just you can tell me whatever you feel like telling me about your weekend. If it was interesting. I mean, if it isn't, still maybe. Oh god. I really need to look at the video where he explains how to do this. Oh god. Oh, that one's actually hard for me. Like the shape that goes out like that. Whoa. I'm trying to do like base shapes. This is not easy. Holy crap. I should have gone normal for, or I mean easy for stuff. Yeah, this one's a toughie to start with. Like, what is this pose, man? And then it goes down like that, and then what? That's a very weird pose. Does not look natural, not one bit. And the butt kind of sticks out like that. Oh, this is so unclean. Unclean drawing. Down. Hard one this morning. And yeah, I had a friend come over. I exchanged a rice cooker for a whole bunch of nice multicolor 3D prints, and we went off on all sorts of subjects. He saw I was working in Godot, and we really went off on subjects. Lots of coding talk. And like all sorts of stuff. Oh, this doesn't work well. Oh well. Man, 3 minutes is a long time. I really have time to do this? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm actually gonna turn up the music a tiny bit on my side. Obviously, it's gonna bring it up for you guys too. I don't know what else to add to the ears. I mean, oh, the head doesn't look quite. Oh, we're done with that one. Hold on. Okay, let's bring that one down in the corner. All right, let's continue. The head will be here, like that, and then call it that. Do the spinal column, and then, whoa, this is a weird pose also. Great. Other shoulders slightly down, like this, and then we have hips over here looking slightly off. We have top body coming down like this. I was watching another of Mark Renee's YouTube videos where it's like gesture drawing, you have to do it every day. It like tries to train your brain a little bit when you do it. It's very important. That's why we do this, and I have to do more of this. I really should do this every single day. That's why I'm struggling a little bit this morning. I feel like I need to do the neck a little bit. Like that. But yeah, I should really do more of these, even though, like, as he said, like, even if you're not feeling up to it, you should really do some of these if you want to get good at drawing. My arm goes down here. It trains the eye to, like, see the shapes and do it quickly, so then you're not spending hours upon hours just drawing simple shapes and just getting on with your drawings. And I really should get a personal project every week that I finish towards the end of the week. Obviously this morning I have nothing in mind, but for the next weeks maybe we'll start doing that. I'll try to finish a full drawing every week. I don't know, these little two. Oh shit, same layer. Whoopsie. Grab him, bring him up, there you go. Whoops. Yeah. Oh my god, I just realized like morning Phil, I was still on Paz's message on would you study today, and it wasn't moving. Wait, pause. so sorry, Chad. And I was like, why is no one writing? It's like, huh, people are busy this morning. It's like, okay, I was just chatting about whatever. Nobody's responding. But yeah, it's not a light effect. It really is my nose. It's really red. Santa maybe? Yeah. uh, very pale. You know, I'd prefer it to be pale, to be honest. I was busy, so I didn't have time to fight with AI. With AI for a good 5-gallon soda recipe. Oh, yeah. Yeah. More acid than wants to drink. That. So then fought with the AI. I was like, yeah, there's way too much lemon. Oh, geez. So I ended up watering it down. I made 10 gallons of mint julep soda. Like, so yeah, AI sometimes isn't great. Red Hood, good morning. Bye, you have to go to work. Oh, bye. Sorry, I didn't see your message before. Yeah, repairing your local AI. Hey, yo. It's okay. Oh, geez. That was so weird. I'm so good at talking to myself that I don't need other people to talk to. Oh my goodness. Good start. Yikes. Also, I feel like this isn't quite aligned for you guys. Whoops. There we go. Put you down here. There. Let's continue. I don't know why, when I get to the legs, I'm not good at legs is what I'm realizing, you know? And it's one of those things that it stresses me out. So, oh, never mind. Wait, I'll pause it so I can move it. Okay, this one seems straightforward. Let's put him down in this corner. He's unfinished, but whatever. I'm doing some gesture drawing this morning just to practice the eye, to like get things going in my brain. It's something most artists should be doing every time they start drawing. But yeah, I'm realizing I'm struggling with legs. So I'm gonna have to work on legs this week, I think. Yeah, anatomy. But it's also practicing shapes. Obviously this one has like lots of colors, so maybe that's what's throwing me off. Because I'm not seeing like the whole shape maybe. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, this one, we have the head. Try to make it not too big. So we have the spine coming down, straight down, and then butt area. So then we have the chest sticking out more in front. Kind of like this main shape. And then the buttocks area. So pretty much like anything in drawing, they're made up of 3D parts. And you have to like figure out those 3D parts. And that's what gesture drawing is for. And you learn anatomy when you learn drawing, and some people might just do perspective, some people might do very specific things, but it's better to do everything, you know? Okay, practice your eye. I really struggle with the length of legs, I think. That's my most problematic thing, I think. It's like I really need to practice that. The proportions of legs versus arms and all that. It's kind of hard. But that just means I have to do more gesture drawing. Basically. And then we have down. We have his other arm on the other side. Nope, that doesn't work. Huh? Oh no, that's his muscle. That's not his other arm. It's like, wait, his arm looks so thick. What? So his other arm is underneath, like that. I gotta try to finish out his other leg as much as possible. Obviously, I'm not drawing hands right now. I'm just doing base shapes. Hands are another problem. Hands are quite hard also, as most artists know. Ew. This like looks bad. No. Oh, well. I'm just making sure not pause and chat again. Ugh. I do like that we see the muscle definition on this. Kind of gives me an idea of where to do like little bumps and stuff. Yep, well, we're done with him. Okay, so I just wanted to do 3 this morning and move on to the other drawing. So yeah, these are our people. We do see the base shapes, at least. It's not just a jumble of lines. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty, righty. Let's hide this. Not bad. I wish they were a lot cleaner, but one day we'll get there. Alright, let's go to this one. So I was already working on this little thing over here, and this is what we're gonna continue. Lines look a little wonky. I have to redo some of my lines, which is why some things don't quite work in this drawing. For example, like you can see, let me get a super colorful. So like this line versus this line here, it's like it should be both straight, but because I didn't do it properly the first time, I'm gonna have to fix this one. Drawings. But yeah, I wasn't using my perspective lines and all that, and that's what happens. So I'm slowly fixing things, so that's why it looks a little wonky for now. But I'll eventually fix it. Eventually. But I do want to finish this thing first. Okay. I was doing ink. Also, I want to show you the 3D prints I got. There's one. Cute little capybara with a shirt. And then we have the raccoon that I keep on top of my screen with a gun. Put him back up there. And then I have the cat that I'm not sure where to put him yet, but yeah. No, I didn't make this. My friend did. He has a printer that does multiple colors. Oh, I just realized it even has hairs inside the ears. Oh, it's a bit too dark. It's hard to see. But yeah, I got this in exchange for a rice cooker. It's so cute. I like the raccoon a lot too. Like his little gun. The capybara is cute too. He just doesn't have a gun. Why does he want to kill me? Color was I using? No idea. Is it black or charcoal black? Oh, it's a green black. Okay. Weird. Alright, I was doing my lines, fixing up little things that were annoying me. There's a little bit sticking out. Okay. Okay. So I will continue. I kind of wish sometimes I had a little more lines on the perspective thing. Can I add more lines? Thickness, assisted drawing. What does this do actually? Does it actually help me? Oh! Oh, that's brilliant. Like that is cheating. I like that. Why is there a person standing behind me? It's my mannequin. It's my little cosplay. Well, little, it's not that little, but yeah. The costume is there and the mask that goes with it is there. I still haven't cut off the neck off one of those styrofoam heads and stuck it to that mannequin. Because that mannequin is headless. And I need to add a head to it so I can put the mask that goes on it. So yeah, it's where I put my cosplay. Alright, let's continue cheating. Really? Oh, I love that. Oh, this is great. I can cheat. I like that. Hell yeah. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Ooh, that's not it. What are you on about? That's not the line. It worked for the other one, but not that one. Why? What's it going on? I have 2 lines. Where's it getting the other one? Wait. Okay, it works when I follow... Huh? Oh, now it works? What? Okay. It's always been headless. Yeah. It's one of those store mannequins that doesn't have a head. I got it at Sears. Oops, I need to turn off the assisted thing because it thinks I just want to erase in a simple little place. At Sears, when they went out of business, they sold everything. And I saw mannequins, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want one for like my sewing stuff. I also have the other one. There's one back there. Right there. There's a sewing mannequin also behind there with a project I've never finished. That one day I really should. It's been 2 summers since I tell myself I should do this before summer comes around, and I never do. I don't know. I like the assisted drawing thing. There's just so many lines to draw that now I don't have to worry about them. Yippee. Did I ever finish any of the projects? Yes, Huntress. Huntress I did. There's a few others that I haven't finished. Mackie was pretty simple. It was only her hat that I made. The rest was all bought stuff. There is Hilda from Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds that I've never finished because I made a tabard for her and then I didn't know how to finish it, and then what happened with it? Something pissed me off and then I stopped. That's basically my brain. Like things were going well and then at some point something really messes up and you're like, no, I don't want to work on it anymore. An unfinished project. Never had one of them. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yep. I know that. Unfinished projects. I have tons of them. I even have like crochet stuff that I have to continue. My 3D shark boo that I was making with my 3D pen that I finished. I took it out yesterday because I was like, I'll take it out so I can at least see it so I can finish it. Doesn't mean I will though. But yeah. Kind of annoying. That's why I know my points are a little weird and they probably should be equal to one another, but whatever. That's how the drawing was started. Wow, that is way more pronounced than I thought it would be. Glad I have this because yeah, by eye it's kind of hard. Oh my goodness, great. Let's do all the lines first, I think. I should probably... Yeah, I'll hide that for a moment because I'm not sure where my lines actually are, if I have the room there. I know it looks weird because I have like the false 3D room in the back. It kind of looks weird with the bed like that. Ooh, I kind of like it. Oh, the Master Sword! Yeah, the Master Sword I have to wait for summer again because I have to do that outside. Because of the blade. And I have to spray the silver on. Yeah, I guess I'm getting skills. Even if I don't finish stuff. Certain skills, I guess. Let's do this line. Doesn't quite align, but that's okay. I think I have all the lines. It looks wonky, I know, but whatever. It's a wonky perspective drawing. It's a practice drawing. It's fine. Wait, what? Oh, yes, I'm still in assisted drawing. It's like, why am I not erasing? Hello? Man, I could draw all day today. I feel like, ugh, that'd be so fun. But no, I must work. I don't want to. Man. I feel like the weekend is the moment where I like relax and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do anything else than nothing. I tried to do the main quest for Genshin Impact this weekend, and oh my god, do I hate their quests. They're getting worse and worse, like so much dialogue, and you're just like, is this a game or a bad movie? Please, make it end. But yeah, as usual, I'm doing it out of spite or because I want to get closure, because I've played that game for so much time that I'm at a point where I'm just like, okay, I just want to see the ending to that game, and then that's it. But I'm at a point where I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to stop playing and never go back to it. It pisses me off every time. I'm like, this game sucks. And then I go back to where wind speed and I'm like, that's better. Alright. Yay! Lines. Alright, what color do I want this? See. Definitely gonna be, a wooden color? Maybe a bamboo color? Let me see. Bamboo Cadillacs. Cadillacs. IKEA. Can I have the listing, please? Ugh, I hate this. Can I just have the Cadillacs? Thank you. Let's go for that one. Because that's what I'm looking at. Is there anything that would dox me? I don't think so. I think so. Okay, that's not my postcode. That's good. So this is what I'm basically aiming for the drawing. Am I pausing? No, okay. I was wondering. You guys are just so silent. Do 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 do. So let's go for color or base. I don't know what I name my layers anymore. All right, and then move it down under the ink and combine them for the collects. Relax. No, not kale. Are you kidding me? Come on. K-L-A-A-X. God damn it. Hold on. What are you doing to me? Can I... How do I get a keyboard? Yes. Whoops. Oh. Well, whatever. That works too. Jeez. Louise. What? Swear to God, I didn't write that weird, right? Was my writing that bad? Alright, that is kind of on the yellowish orange side, and then darker colors will go down to this color. Alright, I'll use this as reference, and then bring this down. Fine. Okay, wait, my button disappeared. Continue. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, this is so great to just like fill it like this. It's like dee 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 dee, so quick, so fun. Give it some body, so it's not just empty. Oh, there's one more here. There we go. Easy as that. Right? We're good. Alrighty. And now, shadows, I believe I do them in the base. Yes, I do. Just in the bed. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright, shadows. No, come back. Okay, where is my light coming from? So I do have multiple light sources. I have the window over here, and then I have the sun coming through the left, but I also have a lamp that's on top. So mostly it's gonna be dark on the inside. Plus, oh, I forgot there's stuff inside it. Ooh. Or should I make the shadows first, as if there's nothing, and then add things? I mean, the boxes definitely take up space. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is put stuff first, maybe? Yeah, stuff first. Stuff first. Let me see. Quick. Okay, so there's just normal boxes. Am I on the right one? Yes. Oh, assisted. Because it's a box. Hey, good morning. Welcome in to the art stream. Chill morning drawing vibes. How are you doing this morning? Anything interesting happen this weekend? This and like this, like that, and then oh no, I'm not trying to go straight, buddy. There we go. Lazy weekend, nice. It wasn't too bad. Slightly productive, slightly lazy. I did take a nice little nap yesterday. Yeah, it was alright. Not bad. Did some stuff with the skills, but not much. Still assisted, I know. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on. Turn you off. I wish there was a button faster so I didn't have to go in to this. Maybe there's a shortcut. I don't know. That's my bucks. Oh right, I have to erase this part because obviously it's not gonna show in the box. Jeez, that was loud. Stuff outside. Oh yeah, I went to the Asian grocery to get some goji berries and dates because I wanted some period tea for some. I just wanted to try. Sunday naps are a must. Yeah, I was so tired. I was like, you know what? I think I need a nap. I was gonna do other stuff, and I was like, nope, not happening. Definitely not. Eh, eh, eh. Alright, just want to see with the color. What do I want these? White? A little bit of off-white. Like here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for a darker color. Because we're on the inside of the box. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, that last square is definitely higher than the other ones, but oh well. I don't feel like fixing it. Hello, good morning, Mew. Good morning, how are you? How was the rest of your weekend? I'm gonna fix some lines. Because it looks a little bit odd. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes. The heck? Hold on. Oh, okay, that's fine. I was like, what is that weird black dot? Yeah, there's like a little bit of a line here that looks a little strange. Just gonna extend to here. All right, that's not too bad. I'll do some nicer shading after, like I did with the bed. The parent yesterday finally split with the other. What? Oh, I know what you mean. Ooh, how'd that go? Ooh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ooh, never fun. Not a fun thing to do. Is it because of me and Stabo? Here we managed to like convince you. Mogab! Yes, I'm using Procreate. Good morning, welcome in. Yes, this is Procreate. On the iPad. It did go well, kinda? Huh. Kinda. I don't know if that's really a good thing. I feel like my color's not dark enough. There we go. Ink, inky, inky, inky. And Mocha, welcome in. Do you also draw or intend to start drawing? His decision? Oh, he was the one that initiated the conversation. Damn. Okay. Interesting. That makes it easier for you, kind of. Sort of. Still a hard conversation to have. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. There we go. This whole assisted drawing thing is like the best thing ever. I hate drawing lines. I know I'm supposed to draw them myself because I have to practice, but whatever. What? Okay, that was a weird one. Okay, let's turn it off. At least we're agreeing on that, yeah. Oh, it's Quebec, nice. Bienvenue. It keeps my line straight? Yes. So when I turn on this in here, assisted drawing, it'll keep my lines straight depending on my perspective point of view thingy. What's the word? Do. You know, the lines are there. Because, yes, I have a very weird perspective on this drawing, but yeah, what I'll do is that it will follow where I think I want to go. Like, let's say I want to follow this orange line. It will, oops, why am I orange? Why am I orange? Jeez. Like, let's say I do a big line here, it will follow that, but it can also follow this one, but then straight down if I need it. So yeah, it's pretty practical. Like sometimes it's not easy to like figure out where I should be going. Sometimes I'm a little smaller in between the lines and I can't see my lines. So this is great for that. I don't have my, yeah, I'm bilingual because of my dad. He comes from Montreal. When he met my dad, he didn't speak a word of French. Yep. That was a funny time in my life when he was making so many mistakes in French. And we were kind of both learning French in a sense. But yeah, he's much better now. He speaks pretty good French now. Doesn't mix his le and la as much. So yeah, that's why I have both. My mom's from Quebec, so yeah. He spoke French pretty well. There we go. Let's go down to... Oh, I hate when it does this. Can I... There we go. Based on the pink ones there, so the lines, well, it depends. There's pink and orange, so you have like... Sometimes it can follow the orange, sometimes the pink. It depends where my hand goes. It will figure out which line I'm trying to do, depending on my direction. Did I say that, Jeff? My dad met my mom, not dad. Oops. Not what I meant to say. Am I on the right layer? Yes. Yeah, I have a mom and dad. I don't have a dad and a dad. Not that it would matter, but yeah. No. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh, no, no, no. My hole's a little weird. It's a weird thing to say, but yes, it is not centered and it's bothering me. Is the clock going backwards? Yes, it is. Because it's counting down from 100 hours. I'm just gonna fill it in. There we go. Okay, so if I wanna be centered-ish, I'm gonna give it a little bit of an assist. It will have to be too far up. I'm on the right layer. Thank you. You had layer ready for nothing. Just wanted to get it going. Yeah, it was in the middle of the sentence because I put it on anywhere. But yeah, the clock's going backward because we are counting down. There, this should look a little bit better. Yes, it does. Good. Boop, boop. There we go. Now we have two boxes. I will detail them later. But first, let's figure out what I had in mind. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. So I had like a random bowl in one. Wait, where was I on? This is gonna be cold. I'm not touching that. Just bought myself another screen for not struggling with all the windows. Yay! You'll struggle less. Yippee! Do you have both of them on your desk, or are you gonna do like me with an arm holding both of them? Stretch of the morning. Sun's coming up. There's a little bit of cloudiness this morning. That's why it's not up as early. Big clouds, big gray clouds. But yeah, we're watching Eurovision, and I think you had only one. Three? Oh my god, you had two already? One is huge. Oh. And like we were trying to watch Eurovision and speak on Discord, and like she was like struggling with multiple streams because sometimes there's multiple of them, different countries doing it at the same time. But yeah, that's perfect for this weekend because this weekend there's gonna be five at once. Yeesh, it's gonna be a lot. Multiple of them that I want to watch. There's Norway, there's Germany, there's Italy. It's gonna be a long weekend. I'm using Procreate on the iPad. So yes, that is what I'm using. I should probably write in my title for Twitch. I think I must have it in my description for YouTube, but I don't have it for Twitch. It is on the website though. And good morning, Heinmac. Welcome in. It's still struggling. Monitor's still struggling. So my main problem with my main monitor is that the colors are a little screwy. No matter what I do with the settings, sometimes I think I can get it right, but then I realize one color doesn't show up, like grays, especially like pale grays. And then I'm like, oh, I think I got it this time. And it's like, nope, still bad. Like there's nothing I can do with my settings. And the brightness isn't right either. And I can't force it to be any brighter, which is why I struggle even more when there's sun in it. So eventually I'll get something better, like something that's RGB and proper and whatever. I got 120, 127, 132. I want to switch for a 32 for this one. This one's a 27 right now. That one's an old monitor that I don't care much about. It's fine as it is because I'm using it for chat and OBS, so it's okay. But yeah, this one's gonna have to be replaced at some point because it is a problem for colors. Like when I'm testing out my camera, I have to use the older screen because the colors on this one are just horrible. Like I can't even begin to explain how bad they are. Procreate has come a long way. How far away? Like in years? Because like yeah, there's a lot you can do with Procreate. I really like it. Also disregard my crooked lines that I have to fix. I really have to fix those ones. The ones particularly that I was talking about that are over on this side. Whoa, why is my color like that? I don't remember choosing another color. A fourth one would be a bit much. Yeah, my fourth is my iPad. I'm good. I recall I donated to replace at one point, but then switched to donation for an airline ticket. Oh yeah, the charity stream. Yes. Are you sure you switched it? I had the money for that, didn't I? Pretty sure, because I had the voucher. Or maybe part of it. Oh no, wait, it was part of it. Yeah, I was missing a part at the end. Yeah. That was why. My 20s are on one computer, the big one is his own computer. Oh, nice. When it first launched, oh geez, yeah. Yeah. PC. I'm a PC user. I built my own PC and all that. Macs are fine. They're just really expensive. And like I do a lot of other stuff that are not always compatible with Mac. So yeah, I'd rather go with a PC. What was I doing? A bowl. Oh, geez, drawing a bowl with this perspective. Oof. Oh, okay. I'll try. Okay, I'm just gonna give myself a bit of an idea. I will center it. Like this would be the bottom of it, somewhat. And then have it curve up. Here. That. Maybe. I'm very unsure because this is a curve, it's not a line. It's a little harder. Kinda. Oh, and I know I could do multiple. Ew. I could do multiple layers for like everything, but I like to have everything on one or two. It's fine. One or two per big object, because I'm gonna have a lot of objects in this thing and I might hit the maximum number of layers, maybe. Wait, how many can I have in this one? Canvas information, can I see that? Layers? 122, and I already have 24. I mean, I still have a lot. But I'm far from done, so yeah. I'm a Mac user as I work in an agency environment in advertising. Nice. Kind of set standard for me, obviously. Probably, yeah. We have a few people at work who have Macs for that reason. Not sure I can never go back to PC. Yeah, it's kind of hard to go from one to the other. This curve is annoying me. I'm just gonna go a little bit above and erase the inside. Good enough. Erase this. But yeah, I'm a web developer, so I need more like coding stuff. That's why I have a PC for work and for home. And my work PC, which is right there. Actually, laptop. Yes. But yeah, it's funny, I'm a web developer, but like my boss is like, "Oh, I saw your video. Do you want to do a video project?" And then I told him I want to do 3D also. And yeah, now I kind of went off the rails there with what I do at work. A little bit off the rails. Have I ever mixed cement? No, my dad has though. My dad had like rented the thing to mix cement, but no, I've never mixed cement. I've painted with epoxy paint though, on chips. Not close, but yeah, whatever. Room decor effects to keep things separate. Yeah, it depends what you want to do with it. In my case, it's for an anomaly game, so I have to go more object oriented, like little objects that can change, which reminds me. I probably should do that on a different layer, because it's gonna be... if I want it to disappear or move or change... the bowl's not gonna move. That's what I decided. The bowl will not move. I'm migrating to Linux more and more. Windows is getting to be... yeah, Windows is... I turned off a whole bunch of privacy stuff. I mean, I turned on privacy stuff by turning off certain things with Microsoft, because Microsoft tracks so many things. And I watched this video by Jay's 2 Cents that does a lot of PC stuff. He has a video where he explains what to turn off to like be a little more private on your Microsoft account and all that, and like stuff that run in the background that probably shouldn't, like Copilot. I turned all that off. So now my PC, it was already kind of there, but there were like little settings that were missing. Yeah, it's definitely blurring, like devs and creatives are kind of mixing up together, but I do know a few devs that really do not have a creative bone in them. They try, but you're like, nice try, buddy. Not quite. But yeah, I feel like front end for web devs are more mixed than back end that do more coding and stuff. Although there are exceptions, obviously. Yeah, I'll do proper gradients afterwards, or should I? I feel like I have harsh shadows more than anything. Freaking Copilot, right? It's so annoying. It's in Teams, Outlook, it's everywhere. Everywhere, and I don't want it except in one place. Sometimes it's useful in Edge for like specific purposes, because like I had a web page I had to do, and like I didn't have the English version of the text for that page. They didn't give it to me, because normally we get it done by actually somebody, but the project was at a point where we were kind of in a hurry, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna wait weeks to get this translation, so hey, Copilot, take this and translate. Thank you, bye. It's in Notepad? Wait, really? Oh my god, you're right, it is. Ew. Why? It's also, wasn't it in paint for a bit? Ugh. But they're, ugh. Why? Why would I need, oh, well, for text, but like, really? Ugh. Ugh. Well, at least it's not in Procreate because it's Apple. As long as there's no Siri in here. Not as far as I know. There shouldn't be. Yeah, no. No. Okay. Next object. What could I make disappear? Do I want to make them? No, you know what? I'm just gonna not touch that area. There's just so many little objects. And again, that's what makes anomaly games better. Oh, I'm lazy. Oh, you can turn it off? Really? Hold on. Let me check. Notepad. Settings. Word wrap, formatting, recent spell check, Copilot. Off. Bye-bye. No more. Windows 11 at work and no Copilot. I think I've just turned it off. I could, but it is sometimes useful. Then again, this is my personal computer. I don't have the business account for it. I should just turn it off, right? I don't know why I'm keeping it on. I was like, oh, what if I need it? But I technically don't need it on this computer. For the work one, it's fine. Copilot hardware choice. What? What? No. The room is nice, thank you, Miyu. Adobe is trying something similar with its creative software with Firefly. Yeah, but it's kind of funny. I kind of like using it for humor purposes. Heads up, some people in the chat know. We have made some masterpieces. Yep. But didn't they add credits or something to the Firefly thing? I saw that go by last time I used it. I was like, oh? Yeah, but the Photoshop AI, I can... Wait, hold on. I'll show you a few of them. Beautiful. It's with the old Firefly, though, so it's really something. Where was it? Pics? Selfies? Nope, that's the actual selfies. Where did I put it? Other? Photoshop AI. And I open this up. So now I don't mind showing you guys my file navigation thing because I turned off something so you guys don't see everything. But yeah, this is the folder full of beautiful Photoshop masterpieces. Got communications from my leadership team. We should give Copilot a try and we'll love it. No thanks. No, I don't want to. I know people that work. I know people that work at some big companies and they have in-house AIs. Yeah, well, if it works well in-house and all that, it's fine. But yeah, witch frog, because there's multiple frogs. There are lots of frogs. I think I was predicting the wanting of frogs. For the frog fun. But yeah, some of these are nightmare fuel. Yeah, ooh, was I flashbanged with this one? Sheesh. Also, Photoshop kept wanting to make me naked for some reason. I never asked it to be naked. Yeah, I saw that. The credit thing, I definitely saw it, but I definitely managed to run it for my thumbnail, for one of my thumbnails for Godot. And I didn't see where the credits appear. Oh well. The IT will tell me if I use some money. Oops. I run Olama through OpenWeb UI in-house at home. I don't know what that is. Those times, yes, I do them occasionally. Sometimes I'll be like, let's see what it does this time. But now if there's credits involved, I won't be able to do it anymore. What is the queen one? What do you mean? The queen one? Is there one when I look like a queen, or are you talking about the band, or... I'm very proud of my spider. Recent. uh, a frog again. This one's beautiful. Wonderful. Yeesh. Left side, I have a crown and white dress. I do? Left side, left side. Are you talking about this one? Is that the one? White crown and a or white dress or left, red left is on that side. I don't see it. Tracking and probably AI learning from Adobe users is a major issue though. Adobe has gotten smart and created a large stock library for their AI to learn from. That's cool. Down. Thank you for the follow. Classy bathroom. What a name. I like it. Down. What's the name of the file? Just give it the name of the file if you see it. Up one. Oh, this one. Princess Chirpy. Yeah. This one. I don't know why I did this one, but it's there. I have long hair on that one. Jeez. AI. Yep. Hello? What? Oh, they. Why do we have a yellow dot there? Where's it coming from? No. Oh, it's on the sketch layer, or the values layer for some reason? Okay. Well, that's fine. But yeah, some of them look a little normal, but a lot of them, yeah. No wild half animals, yeah. Just a local network AI solution. You can go to a specific URL on any system on my network and ask a few different models of your choice a question. Nice. It's all local, no data goes to anyone else. Only requirements are a beefy enough system. Obviously, yes. There's a lot of stuff going on with AI, with servers and energy and stuff. And why am I... Oh, it's because of this. Okay, so let's go for the other vase and then let's do the plant. Maybe I could have the plant on a separate layer and then maybe the plant type will change in the anomaly game. But for now, I'll do the vase. So the vase is static. So that's fine. You know what? I'll keep the sketch. Or no. Or not. It's very crooked. Or not. Definitely not keeping that. But yeah, sometimes some AI can be fine. Depends what you use it for. But yeah, the whole like taking your data and you don't know where it's going thing. No thank you. Been meaning to try Procreate again. Many of my friends do projects and product worked on it. Yeah, it's really good right now. One of them gets work for their hand script fonts. Nice. They were even approved by a large company to produce their seasonal signage for their stores one year. Nice. Yeah, Procreate really got better for sure. They keep updating and adding more stuff. Nah, I want to assist that. I can do that. Because I'm assisting in another way. Where am I going? There. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to our little community. Just learning alongside with me for this long project. Played with Krita AI Diffusion standalone, but I never saw it make anything useful, all random less than helpful creations. Yeah, sometimes it's... Yeah, AI can do nice stuff and weird stuff. Either or. Yeah. But yeah, for those who are new here, this is a project, an ongoing project where I learn different skills. throughout the week. And today is art, tomorrow is Godot Engine. Wednesday is just a chatting session where we explore stuff we can do during the week or the next weeks. And then Thursday we have sound design. This week we're doing some Wise. And then 3D modeling on Friday. Ew, my lines are awful. Ugh. And all that at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every morning, Monday to Friday. Procreate or procrastinate? Both. I think that's fine. Color. Yeah, it depends on the country of origin as well. Some of them are very unfiltered and yeah. Yeah. Come on, color. Orange. Orangey color. That looks too much like the Calax. Hold on. Let's go yellowy, maybe? Put a little tone down. For 3D modeling, I'm using Blender. There is ZBrush on iPad. I might eventually delve into that side. But for now, it's Blender. Because it's free. Free. There we go. Good enough. Alright, let's do the plant on a separate layer. Plant ink. Oh my god, it's already 8:15. No, we have 15 minutes left. Why do I have to work? No, I don't wanna. I will start with the pot. Hold on. Yeah, it's got a little pot and then little leaves coming out. Start with the pot. Little pot. So all my line art is black for now. Eventually, if I feel like it needs to be switched to another color, I will, but I kind of like it black right now. Although I might tone down some of the lines on my Calax. I feel like they're a little too thick. But yeah, so I want them to look like this a little bit more. But I do that after. So my plant pot's gonna be a little wider than on the sketch. Oh. Ah! Don't make me do lines, please. Come on. Close enough. And for those who are wondering if there's a better way of doing a circle, you could also do lines. I could grab my drawing guide and I could like do like, hello? Drawing. Do a line like this, and then I could do a line like this, and then I could go off from there, but nah, hand drawn. Already in office yourself? Yes, a lot of you are already working. What colors would I like my shell to be if I were a snail? Hollow. But not hollow as in not hollow with a W, but hollow without the W, as in iridescent. That would be nice. I like that. Flow won Best Animated Picture and it was made and filmed in Blender? It was. Oh, I've been meaning to watch that forever. Still haven't done that. Started at 7:30. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn off. Turn off drawing assist. Gonna go up. So curvy curve. Try to at least get the pot done before 8:30 comes around. Ew, what's wrong with my line? No. And I will fix that. I could totally bring this closer to me. I don't know why I'm so far away and I'm like, okay, let's bend over. Yeah, I start work at 9. I end around 5, depending. Depends if I like take an hour of lunch or not. Sometimes I'll take only half an hour. But when I'm home, I tend to game during the lunchtime, so I'll take the full hour. But yeah, when I'm at the office, I want to spend the least amount of time there. So I take like only half hour for lunch, and then I leave at like 4:30, depending. Or sometimes I'll still do half hour at lunch, but leave at 5, but then I can end work earlier on another day. It depends. I've got variable work hours, so I can do whatever I want. I could start at 6 if I wanted to, but no thank you. I'm remote for 3 days in the week, and then I'm at the office 2 days in the week. So Wednesday and Thursday streams are a little shorter because I have to walk there. But yeah, so I need to be on site sometimes. 3 days office this year, so you were full before that? Yeah, since I've been there, it's always been 2 days a week where we have to go to the office. We are looking at all like the other stuff like Ottawa putting like 5 days a week back, and it's like, but it's so pointless to go 5 days a week. It's like I'm not working more if I go to the office. I'm actually sometimes working less when I go into the office because I go around and chat to everybody, and I get distracted because people are in meetings around me and they talk really loud. Like, I'm sorry, but the office doesn't make me more productive at all. It's actually the opposite sometimes. Yes, I don't understand what study they're going off of. They're probably not going off any studies for the 5-day work week. Ugh. Like, I think it's kind of dumb. Bosses don't trust anyone, but I mean, they still don't look at what we're doing in the office, though. They're not behind us looking at us. I'm in my little cubicle, nobody sees what I'm doing. So it's kind of dumb. For 3 days, ugh. Bad apples during COVID, well, yes, obviously. But, yeah. Well, people ruining things for everybody. But yeah, personally, as someone who's ADHD, I don't work better at the office. It's quite the opposite. Yeah. Obviously, there are days where I'll have trouble here too, but that's not really the environment's problem. It's more like my brain doesn't want to do the thing. No matter where I am, it happens at work, at the office too. So yeah, hello Martifus, good morning. Has pros and cons. Yeah, there's a social side, but depends on the office. Because we have those cubicles that kind of shut you in from everybody. You really have to get up to talk to people, so... And most people eat at their desk for lunch. Like, sometimes they'll socialize, sometimes not. So it's kind of, yeah. Yes, chat definitely adds to ADHD for sure, but that's fine. Yeah, as I said, these streams are just to get the brain going, to like spark a fire in my brain, not necessarily to finish anything, but just to get the brain going. Just do a little something. I'm gonna go with a similar color to the other pot underneath, or the bowl, whatever that is. I don't know why they have a bowl, but whatever. But I'm gonna go slightly bluer, slightly more this way. Whoa, I forgot to put the reference thing. Reference. There we go. Yay! Okay, my line's not right. Whoops. Oh, geesh. I'm good. I'm on the right layer. Thanks for reminding me anyway. I gotcha. But yeah, the 5-day week thing might work for some people, but not for everybody. Doesn't take into account the neurodivergent people all that well. Yeah, if they changed the office and made it more fun to be at, sure. Like, if we had open desks instead of those stupid cubicles that you're like stuck in and it's depressing, and there's old ass carpet on the floor that makes you sneeze. okay, I'd be more inclined to go more often, but like right now, not really. But in our case, I don't think they'll. Sorry, I got distracted by the garbage truck turning in a very tight turn and kind of almost clipping a car. That really caught my attention. Yeah, in our case, I don't think we're gonna go to 5 days for a very simple reason because they're about to build a tramway all the way through the city and traffic is gonna become increasingly bad and they know that. And so we're waiting to see news on that, see if we're gonna stay with 2 days a week or if they're gonna bring it down to like 0. We'll see. Neurodetergent. You wash your brain? No, neurodivergent means ADHD, autism spectrum. It kind of just encompasses all of that in one. I'm ADHD, diagnosis ADHD. But just a neurodivergent because it just covers everything. Spicy mind. Yes, exactly. Hope for 0 at the office. I would love that. Although the traffic won't affect me that much because I walk to the office. But hey, if I can stay at home, I'll stay at home. Oh my god, time goes by so quickly. I'm gonna use a plant reference instead of doing whatever. I don't know what type of plant I want, but we'll see. Pinterest. I'm just gonna look up plant references. I don't think we'll have time to draw it because time flies by when you're having fun. My specific team doesn't have assigned seating, so we have to do first come first seated. Ugh. Our team currently exceeds the number of seats we have allotted. Oh, yeah, I can't exactly have everybody there at once. Potted plant. So I'm on Pinterest right now. Oh yeah, well, I forgot I have the ad blocker. Lots of holes. To hide the ads. That's what we did last time I went on Pinterest, got rid of the ads. This is much better, but yeah, I want more of a plant that looks like, oh, it's cute. I'd make it green though, because I feel like the purple would get lost maybe? I feel like it needs green. Wait, I'm just gonna open the other one before I lose it. Can I do this? Yes. Hard to kill low light plants for busy moms. I don't need that. I have enough plants. Thank you, and good day to you guys too that are working out there. Make some days in, days out. Yeah, I guess best of both worlds. At least like coordinate with the other colleagues that'll be there. That's what I started doing. Started going Wednesday, Thursday because most people are there on those 2 days. Because I used to go Fridays instead of Thursdays, and God, was it empty? And like, why am I there? It's so pointless. It's like I'm working from home anyway. I'm so alone. Yeah, if I could remove AI images, it would be great. But yeah, well, I mean, you can turn it off, sort of. It's not perfect, but there is a setting if you're in Pinterest and don't know about the setting. Where is it? Yes, this is my name, sort of. Account. Wait, hold on. What is it in? I forgot. Wait, did they change things again? Where is it? There is a refine. Oh, there it is. So it's in refine your recommendations, Gen AI interests. You can turn things off. I did keep some on because sometimes it gives ideas still. But yeah, not really dogs is partially my name. Not really. It wasn't even my right first name. Anyway. And you guys have seen my name. Whatever. My issue is that live with my elderly mother, and the fact that many of my fellow associates believe they must show up even if sick has been sticking. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to get sick, right? Yeah. Do I bring my favorite plant to work days? No. because I walk and it's cold and my plant would die. But I have a few colleagues that have plants. One of them offered me like an offshoot of one of their plants, but I was like, yeah, but I like walk home. The poor thing's gonna die on my way there. In spring, I'll get it. In spring. But yeah, talking about plants, like I have way too many plants with my tomatoes just growing, my I was going to say ground cherries, golden berries. I have pictures of that. Hold on. Hold on. I was gonna show you what it looked like yesterday. It felt like I woke up in Silent Hill yesterday, but I can't show you that because I'd be doxing my apartment. But yeah, my tomatoes that I grew in the middle of winter. Yay! Morning, Afgas. Hello. Yeah, those are my tomatoes. And I have golden berries also. It was more of an experiment. Like I wasn't expecting fruit, but I actually got fruit. So yeah, these are in my little tiny little greenhouse. It's super humid in there. Look at the fuzzies. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I should do better. But I did well with my navigator for my PC. You don't see my name anymore. There's that. Yep. Yeah, and for those who might have missed the Octodog of last week, there's the Octodog. My little Shiba octopus thing. Tomatoes. All right. We are getting to the end. You know what's going on. You know what time it is. Close this out. Close this out. Why is my computer going crazy? Too much for it. Showing files, it was too much. I am tempted to grow mushrooms, but I don't like mushrooms. Yeah, better grow something you actually like. Also, mushrooms I heard is kind of tough because you need a certain amount of humidity for them, which isn't easy. And as usual, you kind of know where we're going. James on Mondays. Let's go. Noise. Okay. We tried to grow cucumbers. The cats ate and killed 7 out of 8 plants. Yeah, cats can be a little hard for that. That's another reason why I can't have cats. I have possibly toxic plants. Toxic for cats. The snake plants specifically, and my monsteras, I don't know. But I wouldn't want them to destroy my monsteras. Or my one monstera I had to. My mother stole one. I drew an octodog that was a lab and octopus mix years ago. Damn. What are the odds? What are the odds? Yeah, we did that last week. I did like a little generator, or it's like it gave me 2 animals, and I got dog and octopus, and I was like, ooh, yikes. That's gonna be hard. Turned out it was easier than I thought. Yeah. So I try to do practice with different types of styles and stuff. I have 2 hybrid animals so far. One of them's more nightmare fuel than the other. Grasshopper and hummingbird, kind of weird. Creepy eyes indeed. But yeah, I have all sorts of different things for practice. That was the 3-point perspective with house. Never really finished it, but it's fine. Beagle and T-Rex. Nice. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I got a few drawings. Big drawing that I did when I first got the app Procreate, but I have less than I should have because I took a big hiatus of drawing for a while. And so we were doing the prototype bedroom, and the bathroom needs to be done also. So you can see this one's also something that has to be done. I should do more of it. Candles, never finished it. Lots of unfinished drawings. So yeah, and eventually I want to try Procreate Dreams, I think. Yeah, that's what it's called. So eventually we're going to do some animation. These are just stuff that come with it. I didn't make these, but yeah, eventually we'll do some of this. Not this good, but we'll try. We'll try to animate and stuff. I'll get through October. I can't even get through an advent calendar. Jeez. Like, this is my advent calendar. I got through 1 page. I got through this page. And then I stopped at, what, 13? Ah, jeez, one day I'll get through it. Yeah, I still have like a whole bunch of them I didn't do. Whoops. One day I'll get through it. Sheesh. I'm the queen of unfinished projects. Well, at least maybe this one will all finish. 100 hours of everything. Art fight? With who? Who am I fighting? So yeah, I do have a website. If you want to check what's going on, I gotta pause this. 91:15. Not bad, not bad. We did over an hour. That's cool. So I'm just gonna update this. The website link is down in my descriptions and stuff. It's called The Project or About. You'll end up here. For YouTube, I do put it in the description. Yeah. So if you want to follow along, I do update this when I do stuff off stream also. So you might see the time go down occasionally. Like I did a little bit of sound, it went down a tiny bit. Did a little bit of wise. I actually got named that in college, the unfinished British project guy. Yay! That was in the larger drawing classes. Now my graphic design classes, I ace. Nice. Oh, OCs? I don't even have an OC. I don't. Original character, for those who might want to know what OC means. Yeah. But with all that, I could talk for hours and hours, but sadly, I must take a tiny break before I start working and do documentation again. That's what my day's looking like. I'm on the boring stuff at work because I finished my project. Now I have to write it out. Yay. So we're reading out to James, and here's the schedule right there. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today was art, tomorrow's go to engine with some probably not coding again. I'll get to that point at some point. Wednesday just chatting, Thursday sound design, and Friday 3D modeling. Hope you guys have a good day. Say hello to James and just chill. He does some art if you want to keep looking at art. This is like the perfect day because we're going from the same subject to the same subject, but usually it's like we're going from Godot to like art, but it's fine. But yeah, he does a little gaming too. Well, not gaming, but like he makes smaller games too. So if that interests you, stick around to watch a little bit of James, and I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Let's raid out now.